Okay, so this week our goal was to finish the track, so just to have a rough draft and make sure that all three things were in red in the top, and it was just to make sure we had everything done. So that was our goal.
So we started off with nothing, and
Yeah.
we made a bunch of turns, and today we actually finished, and we have no red on our track, but it was really hard to make the corkscrew because that kept lighting up red. But eventually we figured it out, and yeah, we finished it now. And then next week we're gonna add in all the 3D elements and make it a Christmas theme.
Yeah, one thing that was different though is, so on our rough draft on paper, there's some things that once we got to the computer to put it in, it just didn't make sense. So we also had to change some things like that because we had a lot of turns on our paper, but once we realized that the roller coaster just kept turning, it didn't go well, so we had to change that. But overall, it's really good.
So this week for our struggles with blogging, we had a hard time coming up with ideas for our blog post to relate to the roller coasters or what we did in physics. We came up with a few ideas talking about how we started it and our favorite themes, what we did, our favorite objects or things about our theme, which is Christmas. And then we also had trouble coming up with connecting the blog post to without summarizing exactly what we did each week.
Okay, and then we also had a little struggles managing our time between the roller coaster and the blog, because every week we wanted to finish 2 blogs in class so we didn't have to do it over the weekend. And then we also wanted to keep progressing on the roller coaster and finishing the rough draft with no red, and multitasking between the blog and the roller coaster and splitting up who does what was also a struggle of ours.